Cody, you've been out the last several months, but what a way to make a comeback, winning Royal Rumble, and I'm sure your eyes are locked on WrestleMania. How are you feeling right now?
Whew. I mean, you framed it up in a way that I don't think I'm ready to hear. I don't have, sorry, I'm very emotional. I don't have a frame of reference. I've never punched a ticket to WrestleMania. I know it's not something that it may not be cool to talk about in an interview, but I was there your first day of work. I was dressed as Stardust at Six Flags, and I tried everything I could to make that work, but I mean, that's truly undesirable, right? And I love to say undesirable to undeniable, but undeniable is still uncrowned. And to be able to punch a ticket to the thing that he didn't, I don't have any words other than it's just, I got to finish it, right? And I mean, there's no one better in the world than Roman Reigns. If you cover this, there's no one better. I can't say I'm better. I have to beat him to say I'm better. And to find out, how tough Gunther is, my God, it's one of those things where I was like, I can't wait to wrestle him again, but no, I don't also want to wrestle him ever again. I'm blessed. This is, I got 2 returns in 1 year. I really, if I could take a second to say I'm real sorry. I didn't mean to get hurt, and it was stupid, and I was glad I was able to wrestle. I don't know how, and I know people, I apologize because this could have happened earlier, and I was moving forward, but it's a setback that was really positive for my life because now I can do everything right. I'm entering the prime of my career and got to be responsible, and just, again, I don't know who to talk to about WrestleMania other than Triple H himself, and that's such a unique relationship, but I'm going to be bending his ear as much as I can to go on last under the brightest lights on the biggest stage. Means the world.
Battling back from injury, battling in that Royal Rumble, battling internal battles that many will probably never know about, but excited to see the journey over the next couple months.
Oh, well, I'm excited. It's a Star Wars quote, but I always tell people, this is where you want to follow me because this is where the fun begins. And truly, there's a lot of people who followed me over WWE, the WWE Universe, as we call them. They're already big enough. They're everywhere. But I was able to bring some of the friends I made along the way, and they're out there, and connecting to that audience is what I miss the most because it was the thing that took me the longest in my career to find. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say other than, my God, I'm excited for Hollywood for sure.
Well, I know I speak for the entire WWE Universe. We're very excited to see you back.
Now, let's do this thing. Don't tell anyone. Don't put it on a medical report. But I popped my eardrum, so it's what a night not to hear that much. But I could hear him loud enough, and it's a beautiful moment. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad we got to have this experience. I was there for day 1, so got many more days ahead of us. Awesome.
Thanks so much.